We have Dennis Schröder on the line. Dennis, man, how you doing? You all right?
I'm good. I'm good. Just came out of practice. I'm back home now.
Yeah, the Darko, was it a long practice? Did he have a lot to address from the first half yesterday? What happened?
We got the W, so that's the most important. But we had a meeting, MBPA meeting, so that's the
Okay.
reason why it took a little bit longer.
No, it's all good. It's all
Garrett
good.
Temple Day,
It
if
is
it's an
Garrett Temple
MBPA
Day, man.
meeting.
Yeah, very knowledgeable dude, Garrett Temple. Okay, I wanted to ask you guys. Okay, so the comeback yesterday was awesome, obviously, right? And you were on the floor for that comeback. You guys were down 23. You guys finished the game on a 22-1 run. Defensively, it seemed like you guys were really locked in, really in the zone. What did it feel like to be in that game when you guys saw that you guys obviously were kind of lethargic in the first half, but second half, especially fourth quarter, you guys were so locked in defensively. So how did that feel like in the game?
I mean, it felt great. I think the fans got into it as well when we start making that run. It was great. I mean, played with a lot of energy. Scotty Barnes picking up full court. Malachi Flynn. We played together for the first time this season. He did a great job, bringing the energy, and Chris Boucher as well. Everybody who came on the court, helped us getting that W. But first half was ugly, but the second half was pretty impressive. And if we put games together like that for 36 minutes to 48 minutes, we're really tough to beat. So it was a great comeback, and we needed that win for sure.
Dennis, on the go-ahead basket where Pascal scores to finally put you guys ahead, it looked from our vantage point like maybe there was some communication. You were signaling a lot with your hands. Pascal and Scotty kind of had a conversation on the weak side. Did you guys get off the play you intended to? What happened there on that final possession? Obviously, it worked out well.
Yeah, last possession. I mean, Jordan Poole is a great, offensive player, but on the defensive end, I think you can attack a little bit. And he was on me, and I gave the ball to Pascal and just set a screen. They were switching a lot, so he had the matchup we wanted, and he took it to the basket, took like a little midi to put us up two. I mean, that was the play what we wanted, and we lived with it.
Yeah. Um, Pascal obviously had a great game last night, 39 points. Obviously we know what he can do in this league. He's a two-time All-Star. Um, you know, I guess he did start the season a little bit slowly with the scoring. What kind of conversations did you have with him as the point guard? What kind of conversations were had around the team with Pascal to sort of get him back to that level of scoring where we see he can get 30 plus with some regularity?
Um, I mean, it's just the system what coach brings. I think the system of everybody is just touching it, and we moving and bringing the ball up fast. I think it's making him or making the job for him to score a little bit easier because I can bring it up fast or Scotty and and we love the matchups. I think that was the Dallas game
Mhm.
where he had a great matchup, and he was really aggressive within the system. And I think when he do that, we're really tough to beat. And of course, one-on-ones happens, and we need that as well. But I think how we've been playing the last couple of games. It's heading into the right direction, and it's great for him as well.
Yeah. I wanted to ask about your game because, the last two I think, have been, a bit of a struggle. Obviously, the Celtics game was bad kind of just all around. And then yesterday, it was very unlike you, going 1 for 12. When you go back and look at the film and even just how you felt on the court, like, what do you think kind of led to some of those performances where you obviously started the season at a really high level, but the last two have sort of been below that?
For me, it don't matter if I, have a bad game. If you still win the game, that's what matters. I'm not a guy who follows stats or who, in his what would I say, in his personal, individual work. I'm a guy who, wants the team to win. And, it's not all about scoring as well, defensively, how we picked it up. And what we brought to the table to win this game, I think was more important. So for me, to have, I think, 4 points at the end don't really matter because we won the game. So against the Celtics was bad because the Celtics, we didn't have the energy, was tired, and that's completely on us. And yeah, we gotta do a better job just being, engaged from the start of the game till the end of the game.
Dennis, with respect to that Celtics game, you guys obviously took a little bit of issue with Joe Mazzulla calling that challenge late. Is that just kind of an unwritten respect rule thing? What was that conversation like with you and Darko near the Celtics bench at the end of that game?
I think it's just, I mean, it's just disrespectful, you up 30. And I mean, it's the same thing when you up 30 and it's 10 seconds on the clock, you up 30, you're not shooting that last shot. It's just, being a good sportsman and, just make sure that everything is just played by the rules, kind of. And I didn't appreciate it. Me and Joe had a great relationship, even before when I got to Boston. He was the assistant back then, and great relationship. But that's not him, and I think that was a mistake, and he shouldn't, call the timeout to challenge it. But at the end of the day, everybody make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. I don't know if he sees it as a mistake or not, but I felt disrespected, and I'm gonna say something about it when somebody disrespect me. And I mean, that's how I've been my whole life, So, but at the end of the day, we got a great chance to come back on Wednesday, tomorrow, and on Friday to see them again in the in-season tournament. And I mean, what you can't ask for a better chance to get back at them.
Yeah. No, we're looking forward to that as well. Hey, you mentioned earlier that yesterday for the fourth quarter was the first time you and Malachi Flynn were able to share the floor together. And I think part of that was because Washington went small as well. But I feel like we ask you every week, but it seems like Darko is really giving a lot of confidence to Malachi, and I guess we want your thoughts on sort of how he's grown in his game. We saw yesterday him locking up guys like Denny Adbia. We're trying to go one-on-one against him, try to ISO against him. You guys brought the help, but also he did a really great job defending. What kind of growth are you seeing from Malachi week in, week out?
Oh, he's doing a great job. I think just getting really confident in his role. Like I said last week, I didn't think he had, a lot of rhythm the last couple of years. He didn't know if he played or if he not playing, and I mean that you lose on confidence a little bit. But right now, he's playing every single game, and he's ready, to take that challenge. It took a little bit, but now he's really in that role where he picks up full court, brings the energy, controls the offense, and on the defensive end, last night was outstanding. Putting pressure on the second guard, who tried to bring it up. And I mean, right now he's doing a great job in his backup role for sure.
Today at practice, Coach Darko said that you have been instrumental for Malachi Flynn. What have you been able to do for? I know earlier in your career you went through some of the same things with bench role and the minutes maybe being sporadic. Is it just that experience? How have you been able to help Malachi?
I mean, I'm a guy who tried to help his people, help his teammates, and love to see people like AR last year, for example, Austin Reeves, to make strides like that, to get a big contract. And I love to see my teammates happy when they get paid or get minutes on the court. And Malachi, he's really listening to what I'm telling him every single day, and it's a two-way street. Of course, he can come to me when he sees something. Oh, Dennis, you got to do a better job of this. But I mean, he's really embracing it and learning every single day, asking me questions. And for me, I had Jeff Teague, beginning of my career. He did the same thing for me, and I think that's what it's all about. Being a great vet, being a great human being, helping everybody in that locker room just to be, at their best. And I think, I mean, I've been doing it, but I mean, for Malachi, I think it's just be in his ear and make sure, he got that confidence and that he couldn't go out there and change the game for us.
That's awesome, man. I'm happy Jeff Teague did that for you too. But by the way, Jeff Teague's got
Yeah,
a great podcast these days. I don't know if you've heard some of the
I
Jeff
heard.
Teague podcast, but
I seen a lot of Instagram wheels about
yeah.
it.
It's funny because Jeff Teague, every time he talks about a story, he's always like, "Man, I was so trash, but the other guy lit me up for 40." I'm like, "Yo, Jeff, you were a really good player." Like,
Yeah,
so
he was nice.
he was nice. Yeah,
He
yeah.
was really nice. Yeah.
Well, since we're on the topic of development and things like that, I've been wanting to ask you for a couple weeks, just about your specific journey, right? Because you come out. I looked up your hometown. I think it was like 250K people. It's like 3 hours from Munich or Berlin, one of those two cities, I think in the north. And it's just not what you would expect for players to come out of there from NBA players. And then I read a story that was on Yahoo Sports by Oren Weisfeld, and he wrote about how you were discovered playing street ball at the age of 9. So can you tell us that story about I guess like your introduction to basketball and how you actually got introduced to the development system in basketball?
Yeah, I mean, I was a big skater, and we had Prinzenpark, it's called, back in my hometown. It was like a skating, skate park, and on the left, like on the side a little bit, was like 2 hoops, like just a normal court, basketball court. And every single time when I didn't, didn't want to skate, I went to the basketball court and shot shoot some hoops, play 2-on-2, 3-on-3, just to mess around with my friends. And one day, I mean, my mentor, and he's like my second dad, I call him, Livio Kalin. He's I mean, he been through that whole, from year, I think 12 to now, we've been working out together, and he was like a mentor to me. And he found me in the park and he was like, "Yo, listen, you got some skill, and I'm pretty sure that you can become something in basketball." And for me, it was like I'm a skater. I skate, I play soccer, did ping pong, and the second time I seen him was nearby my house. It was raining, so every single time when it was raining, we was under a parking lot, so we can just skate and everything is so it's not wet, and we can just play horse there with our friends. And then he came there and he was like, "Yo, listen, I told you like 3 weeks ago that you should come to practice and just try it out." And he was like, "Yo, listen, I'm gonna take you now." And gave me all the like all the stuff to work out in, gave me new shoes. And I was like, "Oh, this is pretty nice." And then I did my first first practice with them. And then I stuck with him, and believed in him, trusted him, and it paid off.
Wow, that's a really great story, and I'm happy to hear that you guys are so close. I know I was also reading in that piece that Oren wrote where there was one drill that he put you through where you might have been in tears because of how difficult it was. I don't know if you remember
Yeah.
this drill or not, or if you were actually in tears, but what kind of like training, I guess, did he kind of put you through?
I mean, I just love coaches who keeps people accountable. It don't matter.
Okay, like Darko, for example, same way, right?
Kinda, yeah, but he was a little more old school.
Okay,
The old school coaches in Europe is it's a little different. Darko knows about that, but in the league, it's
okay.
kind of tough to bring it to the players. So hold on one second here. I'm on the phone, yeah. That's my little one.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up?
Does he want to say hi?
Say hi, Jay.
Hi,
Hello.
Hey,
I'll be right back. Okay, can you close it?
can you help with this?
Yeah, ask mommy, please.
Mommy don't know either.
All right, I'll be back.
Mm.
And I think he's just a coach who keeps people accountable, makes sure that the best players doing the dirty work as well. And I mean, the practices, I remember, was 2 times a day with tape. He didn't really yeah, it was hard practices. And that one you mentioned, I remember like it was yesterday. It was one-on-one drill. and was 4 or 5 people spread out on the 3-point line, and he just passed it. I don't see where the ball goes to, and he just passed it, and I got to close out.
Mm.
And I think I was in that drill probably like 25 minutes.
Damn.
I couldn't get a stop, because I didn't know where the ball goes, and then they had one step in front of me or one step ahead of me, and I couldn't react. And then one of my good friends, he stepped in. He was like, "Yo, I got you. Don't worry about it. Like, take a break." And the coach said, "No, he got to do it until he gets them stops." And I was really young at the time, and I was, in tears after. And then he came to me. He was like, "Listen, like, you're going to be successful because you never quit it. Like, you just stayed with it and got it done until you got it." And we're still laughing about these stories because now, it's I can't laugh about it, but it got me to where I am right now.
Yeah, you made it. Well, I guess my last question on this, because we could have more conversations. I want to ask you more, but I don't want to take up all your time. Are you guys still in contact? Like, you guys still, keep track and keep in touch and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah. We still, not every single day, but he is, we be on calls, texting. He's involved in my team I own in Braunschweig.
Oh, nice.
He's like the assistant coach, the third assistant, because he want to step down. But I bought the club for him as well because they wanted to buy him back in the day, and it got a little complicated. But I bought the club for him, and he means a lot, to me and my family.
That's a baller move, man. Dennis, you take care of your people, and I appreciate you. All right, we'll chat with you next week.
Yes, thank you, appreciate it.